Hey guys, welcome to MorePlease Media. This is me, Noor.
And I am Ali.
Hi Ali, how are you?
Not bad. Could have been better.
Ali, why did we start this podcast and we are very sure that nobody will listen to it?
Well, basically, this podcast is for anyone who has nothing to do with their lives or who just want to listen to a couple of idiots talking about things that they love. And you could waste some more hours on us. So yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, what's another hour? I mean, you're wasting 24 hours of your precious life. What's another hour listening to two idiots?
Exactly.
With very, very thick accents talking about irrelevant things that will not change.
Why not waste it here?
Exactly. I mean, we're all gonna die eventually by the coronavirus. So hey, let's have some fun, you know?
I love how we start everything with an upbeat spirit.
This is a very positive message for our listeners.
Yeah.
But this is actually something that we've been working on for quite a while now. We started our channel, Film Station, but it was in Arabic, and it was a long time since we decided to do this thing, and now we're starting as a podcast. And of course, before we start, consider, what do you call it? Subscribe, or I don't know, follow us. Do something, you know, touch us in a weird way.
Just listen to us, you know.
Exactly. Digital, what do you call it? Poke us. Remember Poke on Facebook?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If you can, poke us in any way or shape or form. Okay, so let me start.
But not in a sexual way, though.
well, if you want to, I mean, I'm okay with that. If you want to do that, I mean, no complaining. Okay, let's change the subject here. Before we start,
this is getting
I just
awkward.
wanted to let you know about us a little bit. My name is Noor, and like I said, I love movies. I consider myself a movie critic. I'm a movie buff. I love movies. And Ali is...
Well, like I said, if you wanted to hear a couple of idiots talking about things they love, welcome to our show.
Exactly.
But yeah, I do love movies ever since I was a kid. I could consider myself as a movie buff, yeah, sure. And I love video games as well, so we're going to talk about that.
Love video games is an understatement. You live for the video games. I mean,
don't tell them that. God damn it.
I want to think they want to think we're cool.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Ali loves video games. I like video games as well, but as you will if you listen to our show, you'll see Ali will get frustrated with me. I mean, he was frustrated just now because I was skipping a lot of cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I was complaining about how gay the characters
I love how Noor is like, Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games of all time, and he started playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I was like, fuck this game. I love it, though.
No, I didn't say fuck this game, but I said fuck those cutscenes because I already played the game with you when it was released, so I don't want to see Miki with his weird shaped head, with his very, very bad voice acting, talking to some Japanese animated. I don't know, why am I saying that? I mean, I love Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
Remember when you were telling everyone that how bad I'm gonna be frustrated with you?
Exactly. I wanted to show them, give them a little bit.
Buddy.
Give them a little bit of taste of what's coming from them. All right, so we'll start the show. We're gonna talk about some upcoming events. So just now, like 2 minutes ago, Jurassic World, they started filming. So thoughts?
I don't know, man. I mean, Jurassic Park is a classic, right? And especially for people like us, or like with our age. We grew up with Jurassic Park. It means something, you know. But it was like a slippery slope afterwards. Jurassic World, and then Jurassic Park Part 3. Does anyone remember that?
Oh yeah, I don't want to remember it.
And yeah, afterwards Jurassic World, and I don't know, man. They're just cashing it in. They're milking the franchise, and I'm not quite excited for the new Jurassic World. What is it called? Jurassic World
Condominion. Some let me check it out. I don't know.
Whatever
It's called
it is.
something.
The last one was really bad. But I would put it in the same category as It's So Bad It's Good. I would consider it as a guilty pleasure. If you want to laugh at a movie, you could watch the last one. But yeah, the new one, I'm not pretty sure about it. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, spoilers here. In the last movie, the dinosaurs were roaming the place and they went wild. So they're not in a.
All of the parts of the movies, they run wild and they eat people. Isn't that what they do?
Yeah,
that's the premise.
Yeah, but they were contained in like an island or something.
Like how many times can you fuck up? Could you fuck up and let these dinosaurs loose and invite people over and over to the same park to look at those crazy dinosaurs that they're gonna eat you up? I mean, oh, by the way, this one is called Dominion.
Dominion.
I didn't see the last. I actually sat down and I tried to watch the last one, which was called Jurassic World, whatever, Part 2. What was it called? Something. Jurassic World Part 2. We fucked up again. I think that's what it's called. It was a pain to watch. I really hated it. I see teenagers, like 11-year-olds, 10-year-olds, loving that movie with the dinosaurs. I used to be obsessed with dinosaurs when I was a kid. But other than that, I think it knew its audience. I mean, it was very successful, and it made it for kids. You know, even the side characters, all of them were kids, and I don't know. I'm not excited.
But honestly, by the way, the last one was called Fallen Kingdom, and I don't think even kids will enjoy it.
It was pretty bad. I agree. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that could work in the newer Jurassic World movie is that they're gonna take the idea of having dinosaurs running loose in America, for example, and in the world.
Yeah.
You know, because in the last one they brought the couple of dinosaurs into America, right?
Yeah.
With this really stupid dumb plot. Where one of the dinosaurs actually winked to the camera and he smiled. Like, seriously, that scene is in the movie. You can check it out.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway,
that's another level of dumb.
Exactly. So anyway, in the last movie, they roam free because they escaped the what is it? I think it was like a mansion or something. And the dinosaurs were just all over the place, and that's how the movie ended. Right, so
my God, you're describing basically Jurassic Park 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
Except it's not exactly. I know. Except it's not in an island. It's not on the island of the dinosaurs.
Where is it then?
It's in America. Now they roam free in America. Like, I'm guessing in the next movie will be.
That what happened in the last one? So they escaped.
Exactly. They brought them to America and they escaped. So now they're roaming free in America. So maybe they could do something fun with it in the next movie. Like, we could see a T-Rex running loose on the streets, and again, like in Jurassic, what is it called? The second one, the Lost World. The last part of the Lost World was a T-Rex running loose in the streets of I think it was New York or something. But
San Francisco.
Or San Francisco, yeah. So maybe they could do something fun with it. I'm not really sure, though.
I don't want to turn this into a Jurassic World podcast thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're bringing back Sam Neill and, what's her name? What's her face? The actress, I think she won an Oscar. Donna something. They're bringing them back from the old movies.
They're bringing Sexy back?
They're bringing Sexy back, exactly. And... speaking of bringing people back, Onward, which is the new Pixar movie, it's going to open this weekend, and I'm pretty excited to see a new Pixar movie. A lot of people are saying great things about it. Pixar, it's been a long time since they produced actually something original. It was all sequels and prequels, and even Toy Story 4.
Sure.
As much as I love Toy Story as the next guy, and as much as I grew up with these characters, I didn't like it that much. was very recycled, and I didn't even think that it deserved the Oscar. But they're saying a lot of great things about Onward. It's in a magical world, and I don't know. I'm excited. It's Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. So, what do you think? Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, and I saw it like 2 days ago, actually. Here's the thing about Onward. I've never heard of the movie prior to like a couple of days ago, which I have no idea why that happened. Like, they didn't advertise it as much. I have no idea why. And not a lot of people knew about the movie for some reason. I mean, it's Pixar, but the publicity for the movie was really, really weak, I think.
I agree. I mean, they should push more trailers. I don't know. Did they think like, oh, this is not worth it? Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's
not.
Pixar. It's Pixar. I don't think they'll be like, we're gonna make a movie that's not gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? Which is really, really strange. I have no idea why they did that.
Yeah. I mean, I now you're saying it. I started to remember even in the theaters here. I didn't see that much trailers. I saw only one trailer. Yeah, I saw only one trailer when it got released. I mean, it got announced. Sorry, so I'm not sure. I don't know. I know it will make a lot of money. And
are you excited about it?
I always welcome any new idea.
Sure.
And I'm gonna go watch it in the theater. I watched Coco a couple of years ago, and it really hit me hard. Yes, it was a lot of fun. It was a great story.
Yeah.
Great animation.
Great movie.
I rewatched it. Yeah, I rewatched it recently on Disney Plus, and it looks spectacular. I loved it.
Yeah. It was good.
I'm excited, I just saw that. Now we're gonna take it back to the little bit of comics world. Superman Redson just got released on digital, and aka the torrent sites for all you pirates and hackers and
again,
people
don't
who live
say
on
that
the edge.
out loud.
People who like to live on the edge and
don't
how
tell
like
them
to
that.
steal things. They just got released. Superman Redson is one of the most exciting, crazy Elseworld novels, graphic novels from DC. It's what if Superman landed in the Soviet Union, not in America, not in Kansas or whatever, not in Smallville, and what if have happened if Batman is also Russian, Superman is Russian. It's crazy. I love that story. I have little action figures from that world. I don't want to say who the hero or the villain is. If you haven't read the graphic novel, it's amazing. And man, DC's been killing it with these animated movies.
Exactly. I mean, they're doing it right with the animated movies, way better than the movies themselves.
Sadly.
And even in the TV shows, they're doing great in TV shows. I mean, The Flash is really, really fun. Arrow, especially the few first seasons, were almost as good as, like, I want to say a dark version of Arrow if it was made by Christopher Nolan or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
It was really good, especially the first couple of seasons. And the other ones, they're all fine. They're all fun. And I like them
especially
a lot.
with that what do they call it? Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Exactly.
They brought everybody together.
Exactly. It was really, really crazy. It was a lot of fun. And that is how you want to make a story about a comic book characters. You want to make it like that. From the TV shows and all the craziness, and when you're making a movie about a comic book character who runs faster than a speeding bullet, you should just go nuts.
Exactly.
I mean, don't go with will people enjoy this? Will people enjoy that? Here's the thing: people they don't know exactly what they want until they find it. So if you're giving them, like, I bet the CW TV shows, DC TV shows, they were kind of a gamble, especially when the Flash was. They put the Flash inside one of the stories, and they were like, okay, let's just go nuts. It's a comic book story, so let's just do whatever. And I think they took a little bit of gamble, and I think people enjoyed that. So in my opinion, I think like big companies, they should take more risks, stop trying to be safe, especially in movies, which brought us to the animated movies for DC. Here's the thing about the DC Universe animated movies. They're all connected, but in a very slick kind of way. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not like in your face. Look at us. We're making like a universe here. No, it's just that we're all in the same universe. They address that in the movies, but it's not in your face. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not like this is our plan. We're trying to make a DCEU kind of thing. You know, no one will show up in an email telling us, oh, this guy's going to show up in the next movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's pretty smart. I've watched a couple of them. I would say the animation is a little bit less than I expected.
It's fine.
I mean, it's straight to DVD, but they could have made it a little bit better. But I watched the trailer for Superman Redson, and it's really nice. I mean, I really liked it. I saw The Killing Joke a couple of like 2 years ago, and I've seen
The Killing Joke was great, except for the first 30 minutes.
I mean, let's not talk about that. Everybody. I think people who listen to this
by now everybody knows about it.
Exactly. So, and people who doesn't know about the first 30 minutes of The Killing Joke, skip it. Yeah, it's Batgirl hooking up with Batman, and it was totally weird and forced. And let's skip that part.
Exactly.
But like I said, I mean, and I saw that Constantine, and then they have Justice League.
The Constantine one, City of the Damned.
Something like that, yeah.
That one was actually pretty great.
Yeah.
Gory as hell, but it was really great.
There's a lot of animated animated DC things, especially with their new service that they have, DC Universe. They have the Harley Quinn show, a couple of...
I haven't watched it, though.
Me too. I haven't seen anything, but they're pumping a lot
of... But it looks fun. I don't know. It looks fun.
It's R-rated. I mean, there's a lot of swear words in it, and if you're into that sort of thing. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. And speaking of Harley Quinn, you guys need to know, and I think you already know that Birds of Prey, the movie, which they changed the title, and nobody's excited to watch that movie. It's Birds of Prey and the whatever of Harley Quinn. Now they changed it to Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. It bombed. It didn't make a lot of money. I mean, it made money, but not as expected. Now, you've seen
the movie, right, Noor?
What is it?
You've seen the movie.
I've seen the movie. I gave it 5 out of 10, which is 2 more points than Suicide Squad. For me, Suicide Squad was the shittiest DC or the worst comic book movie, and to rely on that realm, on that story, and continuing with it was a big risk, and they're still continuing. Now
let me just pause you here for a second. You said that Suicide Squad is the worst comic book movie adaptation of all time.
I knew you're gonna get back to this. No, it's the.
Now, is it though? Now, let me make one thing perfectly
yes, it's
clear.
worse.
I hated the movie. I hated the movie, but is it the worst animated movie of all time?
Yes.
Comic book movie of all time.
It's worse. It's the worst DC comic book movie ever, and yes, it's worse than.
Have you seen
Batman
Supergirl?
and Robin, or whatever? Which one?
Have you seen Supergirl?
Oh well, come on, Supergirl or whatever. It's an old movie. I don't want to talk about that.
Have you seen Superman 4: Quest for Peace with Nuclear Man?
Yes, that's more fun than this one. I stand by my statement. I hate this movie to death.
Really, it's worse than those.
Worse than those. Suicide Squad is
again. I hated Suicide Squad. Seriously, I hated it. But I don't think it's the worst comic book movie adaptation ever.
I don't know. I hated it. I really hated
it. Me too. We're on the same page.
Even Harley Quinn, she was less annoying in this one than in Suicide Squad, but still. I mean, first of all, if I want to talk a little bit about Birds of Prey, it's not a full review. I didn't review it anywhere. The movie was very feminine, which means it's a very feminist, not feminine, very feminist movie, which affected.
I guess that was the point.
No, but it affected the plot when you don't have any good. Let's not necessarily decent, not any good male character in the movie, and you rely only on gags. And even like I went to see the movie because I love Black Canary. Black Canary is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I know.
In the comics,
you have a thing for her.
I do, and the actress was good. But even the way she kicked, the way she fought in the movie, the whole action scenes, it felt very empty. It felt very like you can see that they are acting. I didn't like it at all. It was pretty. I mean, it was fun. I'm sure like 11 and 12-year-old girls will love this movie. It'll be their favorite movie. But for me, as a man in his 30s and who's seen a couple of things around, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it, and I give it 5 out of 10, and it deserves to bomb. And then they brought Rosie Perez, she's like, I don't know, 50 years old, and they made her like to look as the the cool detective who's like sick of his life and wants to solve the case, that cliche thing, but with fucking Rosie Perez. I don't know, it sucked. I really didn't like it. And the movie
was great. The movie was great. You're just being sexist.
Yes, I was. I'm a very, very sexist man, and but hey, like I said, maybe some people will like it. If you are a 11, 12-year-old girl, you will love this movie, and it'll be the best movie ever. So,
actually, my friend, our friend Majd, went to the theaters with his two girls, and they actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I told him this is the target audience are kids who love Harley Quinn, who love this whole thing. And what amazes me, again, to finish about Birds of Prey, they made it R-rated. So. And I don't know what, I mean, you have a couple of bloody scenes, gory scenes, and a couple of F-bombs, but otherwise, it didn't have to be R-rated, man. Just make it PG-13, let kids go watch it, make more money. It doesn't make sense to have this movie as an R-rated movie. It didn't add nothing. It added nothing to that movie.
Yeah. I was wondering about that, actually, the other day. I was like, why is this R-rated? I mean, I've seen the trailers. I haven't seen the movie, obviously. But, why make a Harley Quinn movie R-rated? I mean, it's Harley Quinn. You know, you do want, like, little kids, especially little girls, to come over and see this movie. Yeah. You know, it's not like when you're making a Batman movie where the R rating could work for its advantage. Because most of people who want to watch Batman are, I think it's fairly to say all male adults will enjoy an R-rated movie of Batman more than an R-rated movie of Harley Quinn. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just, it doesn't fit. And here's the thing about, here's another thing about Hollywood these days. Remember the remake of RoboCop?
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't hate it as much as you did.
I hated everything about that movie. Like, seriously.
That one was PG-13.
That was PG-13. You make RoboCop PG-13. But Harley Quinn, you give it an R rating. Why?
I agree. That was pretty dumb.
I mean, come on, Hollywood.
And they wanted to cash out on the Deadpool phase, like the Deadpool fans. She looks at the camera, she speaks, oh my god, she's so crazy, she's like Deadpool but for girls, that's what they aimed for. And even Deadpool got very old. She broke
the fourth wall?
Huh?
She broke the fourth wall?
I guess, yeah. As far as I remember, she did, but not as much as Deadpool, but she did break the fourth wall. And wow. I mean, even Deadpool was not that funny by part 2. You know, the sequel wasn't that great in my opinion. It was good. It was nice.
It was fine. It was fine. It was a lot of fun, but it wasn't as good as the first one. Yeah, I agree.
It got old. You know, hey, look at my balls, look at my hands, look at my, you know, it got old for me. It got old very fast.
Yeah.
Deadpool needs to be, even in the comics, when you put him with other characters, with other let's say straight face, strict characters like Wolverine or whatever, you have a lot of fun reading that comic when you have Deadpool in it. But when it's only him, surrounded by some B-listers, C-listers, it's not that fun.
I want to see Deadpool interacting with Wolverine, for example.
Exactly, that's
Professor
the thing.
X, or you know,
Spider-Man.
That'd be exactly that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it about movie news. Let's go now to let's talk about games, baby. That's our segment. Let's talk about games, baby.
Welcome to my world now.
Exactly. Tell me what's new. Come on, enlighten me.
First of all, 2020 is kind of a slow burn for video games right now. 2020 is gonna start in I want to say next month. They're gonna start us with
Ali. Sorry to interrupt you, but 2020 started like 2 months ago, man. Where have you been?
For video games.
Oh, I felt like in life. Sorry about that. Okay,
you idiot.
Continue.
you just destroyed the cool moment.
Okay.
God damn it. Anyway, so in March, we're gonna have Doom Eternal, which, in my opinion, is one of my most anticipated games for this year. I love the 2016 Doom. I don't think you liked it that much, though, right?
I got it. I didn't play that much, and I'm planning to go back because I've heard great things about it, but I think I got lost in some part and just got frustrated with it, as I do with all video games.
As you do, yeah.
That's my thing.
Tell me something that I don't know.
Well, the people
how
don't
many
know that.
Games have you played? How many games you haven't finished because you played for like 10 minutes and you decided it's shit?
Oh my god, a lot. Most of the games.
Why you do this? Why?
Well, I have no. I mean, it's either I play the game for years, and I keep buying discs like GTA 5 because it gets ruined from how much I use it, or it's just I play it for 10 minutes and then I forget about it completely. I don't know. That's about video. But this is your moment to shine. What's other than Doom Eternal? Let me know. Tell me.
Well, there's Neo 2. If you're a fan of From Software games like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, then you're gonna enjoy Neo 2. And if you already played the first Neo game, then you probably enjoyed this one, which is a prequel to the first Neo game. So you're not gonna play as the main character from the first game. From what I've seen from the videos, you actually gonna create your own character. It's more like an RPG kind of thing, you know. From what I've seen also from the videos, it's closer to Sekiro actually, which I liked. The game mechanics in that game was top notch. It was really, really good, especially for ones who like enjoy like a little challenge in their games. Who doesn't want to hit just the X button or the triangle button a couple of times and they call it a night. But yeah, it's a bit challenging. I
tried to play it with you in your place the other day. It was pretty hard.
If you're into like challenging video games, then Neo 2 is really up there. You should try it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not with challenging games, but it looked very nice.
I mean, for anyone else, not you. I'm not talking to you here. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I know your type.
Well, I forgot. People should listen to this podcast. I thought it was a private conversation between me and you. So,
for the 5 listeners who are listening to us right now, we salute you.
Yes, thank you for.
Yeah.
It's 30 minutes. If you're past this time, I mean, what are you doing with your life?
There's a lot of new games actually are gonna come up in 2020. Animal Crossing is one of them. Okay. I mean, it's a cult classic. It's gonna be on Nintendo Switch.
All right.
And it's Animal Crossing. Anyone who played the first one they're gonna get exactly what they wanted, and even a little bit more from what I've seen.
Which is what,
so
like animals crossing the street? What is that? I've heard about Animal Crossing. I don't want to make fun of it, but what is it?
Well, to make a long story short, you're a character who just went into like a fantastical village that it's run by animals, and they will give you chores to do. It's more like an RPG, or I want to say diet RPG. You know, it's a lot of fun, and it's for all ages. I mean, kids will love it, and adults will enjoy it. It's really cute, and you should. You know what? For you, Noor, you should go ahead and watch a couple of theories about Animal Crossing, because it gets really dark.
Oh my God, they turn anything innocent into dark like that, you know.
Exactly.
Like in a snap of a finger, they make it creepy.
So I want to talk about a little bit about Biohazard 3 or Resident Evil 3. I'm kind of actually afraid, because the remake for the second one was so good, so perfect.
I know a lot of people have been just praising this remake.
Especially for someone like me, who's a huge fan of the Resident Evil series, especially the classics one, you know, the survival horror ones. So the second one, they did it justice, and it was just great, except for a couple of things here and there that I didn't like. But most of all, the gameplay was just so good. The puzzles and the survival the survival element of the game, it was just so good. So I'm afraid they're gonna mess it up with the third one. I hope they don't. From what
Why
I've
though?
seen videos, and we're talking about Capcom here, so you don't know. I mean, they could be getting lazy a little bit or something. I don't know. I don't trust Capcom nowadays. You know, I trusted them before, but last year they did a lot of great games. They gave us like Resident Evil 2 and Devil May Cry 5. So they're doing good for the time being. So hopefully it's not going to be like, just a cash in, just a fast remake, because they're already using the same engine that they used in Resident Evil 2. So, which is great, by the way. So I don't know. Here's hoping to be a great movie, video game, but I guess we'll see.
I'm pretty much excited about Resident Evil 2 as well.
Yeah,
Resident
Nemesis
Evil 3
looks so good. He looks so good.
You know, Ali, I think this video games of 2020 needs a whole episode, right? So this is episode 0. We want to call it. Thank you for listening. If you're still here, please consider. I don't know, again, what do they call it? Subscribe, follow us, listen to us, poke us, do whatever you want.
If you're a girl, give us your number.
Exactly. You can follow us also on social media.
So I guess we'll be seeing you guys in the next audio podcast thingy, whatever. If you wanted to waste more time listening to two idiots talking about things that they love, then you're more than welcome to join us.